Hello students, we are continuing from thymus gland. And basically, thymus gland is a gland which is present in it at initial stage, but later on, when as the age increases, as the age passes, so it reduces in size, and up to 14 years, it completely diminish and completely end up. It has a fully growth at the age of 17. So basically, I will show you a diagram. So basically, this is the thyroid gland and the parathyroid gland. At the back of thyroid gland or the dorsal surface of thyroid gland, we have parathyroid, which is point number 2 in pairs, which we have already read in last lecture. But now this is the adrenal gland. Here it is the kidney, and in the topmost of the kidney, the anterior part of the kidney or the apex of the kidney, that is adrenal gland. Adrenal gland. This is adrenal cortex, and this is inner part is the adrenal medulla. Basically, it is divided into three parts. Adrenal gland is divided into three parts in the name of zona. Zona reticularis. First outer part is the zona glomerulosa, zona reticularis. In between the middle is zona fasciculata, and the innermost is zona reticularis. So these are the internal structures of the adrenal gland. It is no need. It is the microscopic structure of adrenal gland. Here is the thymus gland. Basically, this is the location of trachea, and it is present. This is the thyroid gland, as we have already learned and read. And these are the first ribs. This is the lungs. This is the right lobe of isthmus. Basically, lobe is the structure. So basically, the thymus is present here. So as it is a bilobe structure, means we have a right lobe as right lungs, as left lungs, we have right lobe of thymus as well as left lobe of thymus. If we talk about the origin, so origin में basically the thymus origin will be not ecto, it is endodermal. It is endodermal in origin. It is a bilobe structure located in between the lungs, दोनों lungs के बीच में और sternum की back side में. Clear? Behind the sternum and the ventral side of aorta. So we have thymus gland. Its origin is endodermal. It is a bilobe structure. Present in between the lungs, behind sternum, and just ventral side of aorta. Means we can say heart और sternum के बीच में, दोनों lungs के बीच में laterally, dorsoventrally heart और lungs के sternum के बीच में. इनका मेन काम होता है development of immune system. The major role will be in development of immune system. Development of during birth time. So it is quite large. Its size is large at the time of birth. And it goes reducing in size with age. At puberty, it attained very small size. That's why immune response gradually with the age, it decreases. Its structure is just like a lymph gland covered by a connective tissue coat or the envelope or the covering that we call as connective tissue coat capsule. Internally, both lobes are redivided into small lobules. Yes, and its inner part means we have outer part and inner part. The outer part is cortex, which consists of densely packed lymphocytes, and the medulla consists of reticular epithelial cells, which has few lymphocytes. We also call it as corpuscles of Hussels or thymic corpuscles, which are phagocytic in nature. If we talk about the hormone, hormone is thymosin. Hormone is thymosin, or we can say thymine hormone. After birth, T cells or T lymphocytes are matured in thymus gland. Are matured in thymus gland. After that, these lymphocytes are released from the thymus gland and reach to lymphatic organ. As we have read about lymphatic vessels. And as you also know, the lymphatic organs are like we have spleen and Peyer's patches in intestine, Peyer's patches, lymph node, and these are deposited in this part. And finally reach to the lymphatic organs. The thymosin hormone stimulates maturation of lymphocytes. Maturation of lymphocytes to destroy antigens. क्योंकि इम्यून सिस्टम का काम ही होता है फॉरेन एंटीजन को डिस्ट्रॉय करना। Which are the foreign particle, foreign pathogens produced by antigen produced by bacteria or pathogens. According to different theories of aging, the decline, the appearance of thymus gland by the middle age is the primary cause of aging. As thymus decreases in size, its size declining due to the aging. Thymus produce this gland it provides CMI, cell mediated immunity, or we can also say cellular immunity, and promote production of antibodies to provide humoral immunity. That's why we also call thymus as throne of immunity. Also known as thymus is also known as throne of immunity. Is it clear? Or we can say training school of lymphocytes. Basically it is T lymphocytes. जहाँ पर मैचुरेशन होता है और ट्रेनिंग मिलती है, जैसे आर्मी की ट्रेनिंग होती है और पुलिस फोर्स की ट्रेनिंग होती है और आईपीएस वगैरह की ट्रेनिंग होती है, ट्रेनिंग स्कूल ऑफ T lymphocytes. This was basically thymus gland. In next we have pineal body, the pineal gland. Pineal body or the pineal gland. जब हम लोग pineal gland के बारे में बात करेंगे, basically it is situated at dorsal side of diencephalon. It is the part of epithalamus, as you have also learned about this. The anterior part of brain, here also known as epiphysis cerebelli. As pineal body is a part of brain, so ectodermal in origin. Ectodermal in origin. In this pineal body, there are some pinealocyte cells formed by the modification of nerve cells and supporting intestinal cells or neuroglial cells in the pineal body. In this pineal body, pinealocytes this is basically modification nerve cell supporting interstitial cell, interstitial cells or neuroglial cells. In pineal body. Clear? इसमें जो हार्मोन होता है is the melatonin. Melatonin, which is an amino acid derivative. Melatonin plays very important role in the regulation of this. Melatonin play an important role that helps in regulating of diurnal, इसको बोलते हैं दो चरिया, मतलब जो दिन रात में दोनों में एक्टिव होते हैं, डायurnal और सर्केडियन साइकिल, सर्केडियन साइकिल और रिदम. Clear? We also call it as rhythm cycle, rhythm of sleep wake cycle, body temperature. Means we can say 24-hour rhythm cycle को यही pineal body maintain करता है. Body temperature, etc. As it is proved that the level of melatonin rises during the period of darkness and falls during the period of light. Means इसी वजह से जब कभी आप when you awake from sleep, when you have जब आप सुबह सो के उठते हो, आपका फेस का कलर कुछ ज्यादा फेयर और कुछ ज्यादा अच्छा लगने लगता है. That is basically due to the melatonin. Yes, it means इसके होने की वजह से ये डार्कनेस में ज्यादा राइज करता है इसका सेक्रेशन और लाइट में कम. इनका काम क्या हो सकता है? तो मेलाटोनिन So melatonin influence metabolism, pigmentation, skin color. It also regulates menstrual cycle and defense capability. As we have read about color changing property, changing color of the skin, this process is known as metachrosis. These are basically found in amphibians and reptiles. Its effect on melanopores of skin thus act antagonistically to MSH, melanocyte stimulating hormone. Means वो कलर को डार्क करता है, ये फेयर करता है. It fairs the complexion of the skin, and its mid part of gland secrete antigonadal hormone. What does it mean? It means it controls sexual behavior in mammals. It will inhibit the sexual irritation, also inhibit the development of genitalia and their function. As we can say, maximum development of pineal body, pineal gland is up to 7 years, and then it undergoes involution. At the age of 14, interstitial tissue and crystal of calcium carbonate, calcium phosphate are deposited in it. These are called brain sand or SiR. That's the pineal body or the pineal gland.